resend out the message now because of that stupidity. But I'll start shortly. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Trooper. I wanted to link the link in the old one, but for some reason my computer just moved on to the next video once the live stream closed, and I lost that. So if you've still got the old live stream open, can you please link to this video in the comments there? I'm sorry about that. I have no idea what happened except for just it glitched. Well, actually, let me go check something. I think I can actually make this work. Hang on. Okay. Yep, let's try this again. Not gonna talk to Sergeant Bird. Is Sunrise... Where do we need to go right now? I don't know, actually. Oh, wait, wrong button. Yeah, we want to go to evening. Evening Lake, which I think will give us a boss. Alright, then we actually have to... Oh yeah, Spike. Next boss. Hi, Holy Cross. How are you? And Spike, we should actually team up with Sergeant Bird if it follows the same... thing as the first one. I'm gonna turn up my air conditioner.
Idiotic, worthless fool! I asked you to carry out one simple task and you fail me. I should have known better than to rely on a child. But don't worry about it. I'll deal with them now.
These eggs can't be worth all this trouble.
Without the dragons, the magic in this world will wither away. Without magic, I'll die. And so will your ever-slim chance of becoming a sorceress. Now, watch how a real sorceress dispatches her enemies.
Release me from this cage, you merciless miscreants!
How would you like some dragon for lunch?
Why, if I had my club, you'd all be in for...
Yeah, Sorceress is definitely visibly better than Bianca is. Yeah, there's a reason that Bianca's just the apprentice sorcerer.
My tactical instincts told me the sorceress would attack you here, so I flew in to help out. It seems my rocket launchers don't affect this creature, but I can assist you by dropping ammunition. Now get in there and fight the good fight.
Okay. I actually don't know what she's supposed to be. Ow. Okay, now fire's starting to burst out of the ground. Ow. Yeah, an alligator or crocodile would make sense. And now Bird's dropping the super power up. Oh, and chicken. Ow. Ow. Oh crap, he got the power up! This is yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Okay. I do like it when the enemy can use power-ups as well as I can. Ironically, had a less of a difficult time with him. Hi, Monique. You're cute. And this chicken is happy that it didn't die. Yeah, alligator or crocodile kind of makes sense. Like, she does seem to be like an anthropomorphic alligator. Or croc. Some sort of crocodilian. Also, I find it interesting the sorceress is the only villain, only of the original 3 big bads. Yeah, that's a good question. Well, where do we get these sunglasses? But yeah, it is kind of, that is actually kind of a good question, is where did the baby get the hat inside of a egg? Like they were born with a hat. Scapedi, oh what? I'm not sure what that is.
Listen to me, Dragon. Spyro, this is serious now. The sorceress is planning a trap for you, and if she catches you, believe me, you don't want to know what she's going to do. Look, I promise to take good care of the rest of the eggs. I mean it. Just take Hunter and go back home before... I can't say it. Just go.
Live action Spider-Man, that's a good... I'm not going to answer that question until I see... the next one. Also, we're going to go back there because I think that also unlocks Sparks' level in that universe. I mean, that world. To be fair, I think that is partially due to the fact that it's not in character for Spyro to give up. But then again, that custom Robo game that was out a while ago actually did give you the choice to not go to the final battle, like to back out of the final battle. Like it gets you the bad end, like you get the bad end for it, but. Okay, anyway, let's head back to the previous world, because I think we can do Sparks' thing now. Yeah, I think, that is something I like that Undertale lets you do, is where if you're doing a replay, you can actually exploit knowledge from the previous go-through. Or if you just died. Like, if you're fighting Mettaton a second time, you don't have to wait for Alps to call you to react, to press his button. You just know that it exists. I do like it when but that only really works in games that acknowledge the fact that you can do that. Huh. Yeah, I kind of hope that this makes them give a Spyro Crash crossover a second chance. Because there are rumors Toys for Bob is making a reboot sequel. Like, apparently, like, the rumor is that they're making a proper Spyro 4. That is a direct sequel to the original 3 games. Which I'm okay with. I just hope that they take aspects of the games that the canonical games that came afterwards. Like, I would like to see Red. Like, Red would be a good villain to have. Okay.
Hi, Sparks. I've located another lost egg. If Sparks is up to it, he can try to rescue it from Spider Town.
Oh, great spiders! Yeah, Doc Ock was one of the great Spider-Man film villains. Green Goblin was fun, but I think Doc Ock was the best villain of the original trilogy. Okay, just regaining the knowledge of the control. Okay, Sparks, it is time to be the hero! Okay, yeah. Okay, spiders. Why do I feel like Sparks has lasers but doesn't ever use them to help me? But that's silly, Sparks is my friend. Okay, I need these guys to regain my health. And presumably for a power-up. Like, I mean, to be fair, I think the basic explanation is that Sparks gets gets powered up by fairy magic in this universe when he's in these worlds. Well, I died. This is a significantly harder dungeon than the previous one. How do I forget how to straight. There we go, that's how I straight. Yeah, this is significantly more difficult than the previous one. I mean, the main reason it's more difficult is primarily because the spiders are faster than the lobsters were, or the crayfish. Shoot. Okay, this is hard. Like, this is actually kind of hard. Okay. I got a checkpoint, that's good. There we go. Like, to be fair, it might just be that it could be a matter that Sparks' lasers are powerful enough to kill these things, but aren't powerful enough to kill, like, Spyro's enemies. Okay. Okay, that was close. Okay. Yeah, this is significantly more difficult than the... Oh, and I also forgot I can do that. That might have been helpful, actually. Honestly forgot I had a dash, to be honest with you. Like, that would have made this significantly easier, but... I might have actually had to have gotten a dash power up there. That might be the thing. Okay, kind of have to focus a little bit here. Okay, boss fight. Spider Queen, I'm assuming. Okay, this thing is actually pretty tough. Then again, I don't think I have a lock. I don't have a lock on like Sparks or like Spyro does, so I just kind of have to. Okay, apparently. Tootie. Hello. You know how to do a cartwheel right out of your egg. Okay, let's grab this over here while we're here. Okay, way to go, Sparks! You beat a Spider Queen. I'm assuming. That was actually harder than the crawdads, or crayfish. Craydads. Okay, that sounds cool, Holy Cross. Is the chat working? Just checking. Yeah, that would be cool. Like, just have, like, if Sparks would be like a little attack drone. That would actually be a nice option to have. Okay, just checking, because sometimes the chat can be stupid. Yeah, that would actually be cool if you could get an upgrade that lets Sparks basically be an attack drone. Like, if you keep, you know, but only have it that you can do it at, like, max HP or something to keep him from being all overpowered. No, I think it would be cool if they gave it to, if they like had it as a option where Sparks could act as a little attack drone. Or something like in Okami where Isun gets the thief's glove and can, you know, do stuff like steal from enemies and stuff. That could be cool. But back to the no, I don't want to. I don't want to go anywhere. Stay here. Back to a potential Spyro 4. I do think that they should do. Okay, let's see what we got here. I think they should. If they do a Spyro 4, they need to borrow from the. Excuse me. The games that came after, like Hero's Tale and all of that. And you know, with all the old platforms... To be fair, I think Sparks could still be dangerous. Like, I think Sparks could still distract enemies. Like, you can't hurt them, but he can draw their attention. And, you know, maybe have it be like... Okay, there's a whale here. And now we are inside of a whale. Not gonna lie, I did not expect that to happen. I just thought like I was an NPC or something. Oh, Jonah. Okay, that is actually kind of clever. Hello, Jonah. You were born underwater. Yeah, pretty nice Bible reference. But yeah, I totally agree. If they confirm Spyro as DLC for Split... Yeah, it has swimming trunks, which is weird because it doesn't even have legs. Like, the irony is, like... here's the thing, I don't have a Switch right now, but if Spyro got confirmed for Smash as DLC... I would probably end up buying a Switch just to be able to play a Spyro in Smash. Like, that is how much I want Spyro in Smash, that it'd probably coerce me into buying a Switch. Okay, what have we got here? Fireworks Factory. There's another one in here. Lost Fleet. Charmed Ridge. Okay, I need to get some more eggs to unlock that. To be fair, like, I've seen some pretty cute video, like, pretty cute artwork of Waluigi getting confirmed for, like, getting the invitation to Smash and giving it to someone else. Like, that, I've seen a lot of cute artwork. Frozen Altairs. Okay. Let's emerge. Is there any way to get out of the water up here, or is that still there? Okay, how do I get out of here again? Hello, whale. But, you know, one thing I do wish, since a lot of old platformers old video game properties are somehow or another getting played back. Earthbound, no, but I've heard a lot about it, and I know Earthbound is got a bit of a reputation for being completely terrifying in places. And Gygus is a thing. That's probably never gonna happen, because while he has gotten games, like most of the things in Smash have to be video games originals. So Bagan, ironically, could probably have an appearance in Smash. Like, because, or Bagan, because he was from the Super Nintendo Godzilla game. Like, that's a possibility. Oh wait, there's something down here. What is it? Frozen Altars, okay. So I don't see Godzilla ever being in Smash. Like Super Godzilla maybe, because that was a character introduced on that, and Bagan. But probably more as spirits or assist trophies than anything else.
Hi again, Spyro. This power-up can make you invincible, but only for a short while.
Okay. Alert. Hello, little guy. You've been born. Okay, I don't know if I can actually jump on that thing. Yeah, that happens sometimes, unfortunately. I'd honestly like Spyro and Crash to both be in there. Now, we did get Banjo and Kazooie. Like, and a lot of people are really excited about that, and I can understand why. Like, I'm excited about that, too. Just not enough to actually buy it with him. Hey, Ted. Welcome to the world outside of your egg. Let me see. I think that's basically have gone all across this, so it's time to pick a first world to go to. Dive, dive, dive! Okay, this is the first world that's readily visible, so let's swim in. But a lot of old platformers and stuff are getting revisited. Like, a lot of old properties are getting some form of acknowledgement in some way, shape, or form. Like, Bugsy got a new game, and I think there's been a few others that have at least some way got revisited. Like, there's this one old PS1 game that, PS1 platformer.
Welcome to Frozen Altars, Spyro. On behalf of the Ice Fairies.
Oh, okay, Ice Fairies are now a thing.
Special power for as long as you stay in our world.
Okay, we have Ice Breath now. So now we have Ice Breath. First, I think this is actually the first alternate power-up.
Some bearer sold us a laser defense system to protect us from Rhinites. But with these flippers, I can't even turn it on. You'd have no trouble using it, though. Just walk inside. When you're done, press the action button, and you'll walk back out.
Man! I kind of like ice. Like, if I had a superpower, it'd be ice, but, ice would be up there. Though electricity's my big one. Like, electricity would be my favorite superpower. Like, of the elemental abilities, because it's got a lot of uses. To be fair, he probably didn't so much cheat them as just did not consider it. Ooh, lasers! Okay, Dark Spyro, found out how we melt things. Found out what we need to do if we need to melt something. Just hop in one of these laser turrets. It has kind of poor range, though, doesn't it? That's a mobile game. I don't have anything I can stream it on. But speaking of an old game I'd actually like to see get revisited, there's this one PS1 game which I really want to track down, but it's kind of hard to find. It's called Punky Skunk, which, yeah, that sounds like a weird name, but it was from the Totally Radical era. Okay, time for ice puns. Nice to meet you. Oh, you're a woolly mammoth. You should like the Ice Age. Ow. But fire is actually one of the ones that superpowers I'd least like to have, because like fire, there's things you can do with it. Like there are uses for fire, but in generally fire is more of a like a power that has primarily destructive or lethal means. Like if you had electricity, you could say give someone a taser shock. Like if you had to stop someone, you could just taser them. And you could power your house with your own superpower. Like, yeah, you might have to, like, there's probably a drawback of some sort. Man, this thing has limited range, though. I can't even disintegrate the Rhinoc right over there.
Eustace and I were having a snowman building competition when the sorceress brought them to life with a spell. Since then, they've been stomping around, building ice walls, and generally causing trouble.
Well, I disintegrated that one with a... Oh, I can use you as a platform. Shoot, I actually was supposed to use him as a platform, wasn't I? Well, that might be a problem. Man, you have reach. And now you're frozen.
It would be easy to get up to that treasure.
Can I push you? Come on, come slightly closer. Oh, I like that they changed that to be... Okay, you will be my platform. And now you die. You had 2 bugs in one stream. Okay, let's lure you over here because it looks like you. Come on, elephant. Now you're frozen. That doesn't really help me. I don't really see anywhere else to go, so be frozen. Oh, I can use the penguin as a platform? Okay. Alright, okay, I can do that. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Yeah, he doesn't even care, does he?
I don't know what.
Yeah, okay, they don't even care. They're just perfectly fine with it. So can I use... Oh, I can't get an egg because of that, can I? Unless I can use you. Can I use you? Yes, I can. So I think this is like the first time the elemental breaths actually come into play. Because I don't remember them in either of the previous games. Or at least not in I think they were a temporary power-up. Like, I think that was a temporary power-up as one of them. Hello, Cecil. Oh, it's okay. I know it's cool. Oh, I would love to do One Piece, but the problem is the people that created the One Piece game decided to be a bit of a jerk, and the One Piece game I have, literally all of the cutscenes are blocked. Literally all of them. So I'm actually terrified of getting another One Piece game to try to stream. Because One Piece, I have One Piece Pirate Warrior 3, and literally all the cutscenes are blocked. Which, if that sounds like a terrible thing, it is. Okay, anything else I need to do here? Oh, I missed this over here. Oh, I missed something over there. Is there a way to get up there? Yeah, that using you as a boost wouldn't help me at all. Okay. Like, the ironic thing is the elemental breaths kind of became one of Spyro's staples later on. But he didn't get them until, like, way later. I have no idea, but literally all of the cutscenes and that...
What if you tried melting the snowman using the laser?
Oh, I already melted the snowman. He's a smoldering pile of ash now. Okay, another snowman. So you can use the Yeti. Where's the laser? Oh, there's the laser. Yeah, being a little lazy. You'd think that the snowman would actually take notice of this, wouldn't you? Really, you don't notice at all, do you? No. Okay. And, you know what I want to know? How did Moneybags even get the dang thing? Nah, not Mortal Kombat. Though there's actually a lot of characters in Mortal Kombat right now. Ow. You've now been frozen. Yeah, like, there are characters that work for Mortal Kombat. Spyro's really not one of them. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm using a heat ray right now, but... Like, Mortal Kombat is one of those games where there are a lot of guest characters in Mortal Kombat nowadays. Like, it looks like Spawn is going to be one. But Spawn makes kind of sense, because that comic is very, very brutal. But Spyro doesn't really work. Like, the most high of a rating that a Spyro game has ever gotten was the Legend games with their teen rating. Like, the Legends games did get a teen rating. Oh, money bags. What do you want now?
Say, Spyro, you're a sports fan, aren't you? As you probably know, Frozen Altars is the birthplace of the great sport of cat hockey. Today's match is sold out, of course, but I just happen to have a spare ticket that I'll sell you for, say, a teensy-weensy markup.
That? Okay. Yeah, that's actually
Hang
fair.
on, Spyro, it should be a thrilling match. In fact, I've even placed a little wager on the Rhinoc team. Let's just hope the local team doesn't have any last-minute accidents.
Okay, if you're actually going to do that, then just for the implication that you're going to actually arrange for an accident to happen somewhere.
Spyro. Why don't you take this? The Rhinocs were trying to fry it with a laser, but you stopped them just in time.
Okay. Hi, Chana. I'm never going to inform you of the potentially horrible demise you almost suffered. I honestly don't, like, the closest thing to a fatality Spyro has ever given anyone was when he killed Gull. Like, that's the closest he ever got to a fatality, and that was just, turn the guy to stone and then blow him to bits. Like, that's the closest to a fatality Spyro's ever given anyone. Ow. But I kind of, but back to Punky Skunk, which, yeah, again, the name is kind of silly, but again, totally radical era. Like, it was called that because they wanted to ride the totally radical era. Which everyone did at the time. Like, Spyro was a product of the totally radical era, so it wasn't all, like, it wasn't all bad. Like, the totally radical era is not this horrible abomination. It actually did have legitimately good stuff come out of it. A lot of legitimately good stuff, to be honest with you. The problem is just people tend to articulate the negative, so most people think of the totally radical era and they think, oh, it was all, you know, sports puns, which it really wasn't. But let me think here. But essentially the interesting gimmick with that game is the weapons were like sports gear and stuff primarily, but it was basically equip these different weapons and you get different things and different movement options and all of that. Yeah, I don't hate Bubsy, honestly, and apparently his new game was actually not too bad. Like, it wasn't a masterpiece, it like wasn't Mega Man or anything, but it was apparently legitimately like just an average game. Hello, Jasper. Hey, you're not colored Jasper, but you're adorable. Yeah, wonder if that one was born like the ultimate dragon or something. Steven Universe reference. Okay, how do I get over? I think over there is the place I want to go right now. But yeah, there are multiple, like, there's a lot of creativity to that game that I kind of wish would see it get a remake or a continuation or something. One, because the original game was never actually completed. Like, the original game only got, well, it has an ending, but it was only partial.
I challenged a Rhinoc to a traditional game of cat hockey, but I think I sprained my flipper while training. Would you mind taking my place?
Yeah, sure.
Great. Freeze the cats and push them into my goal to score.
Wait, what? Okay. I mean, to be fair, I've done worse things to animals, so... Okay, which goal? Okay, I mean, the cats seem happy about it, so I'm going to assume they're fine. Yeah, that actually, like, legitimately, that is a good question, XX. Why did not PETA, like, do their typical PETA-y stuff with this game? You'd think they would have. Okay, I just froze the other guy, but that... To be fair, it's hockey. There really aren't all that many rules in hockey, so I'm assuming in a hockey match with supernatural creatures, freezing your opponent is kind of... Because he's actually physically stronger than me, so... Yeah, the cats are actually fine afterwards. They just sit there chewing on that post. So, I mean, corn. Okay, I accidentally froze you. I'm sorry about that. Baja.
You gave that Rhinox such a drubbing. He's retired from the sport for good.
Aww. Hey, dude, I'm sorry. Like, come on. I know you're kind of an evil villain, but you don't... Come on, don't retire, dude. That was actually a good game. Come on. Like, here's the... Yeah, everyone's revision was terrible when it was in... Okay, so it's just the Yeti... I think the Yeti guy is the only egg left to save, so let's head back. Yeah, like, all of the 4 kids' revisions were terrible. Like, where Arlong is changed from shooting Nami's mother in the head to just pointing at her and her falling down. And her being thrown in a dungeon where we never see her again and presume she died in there. And it's like... Yeah, the 4 kids was nefarious for that. But yeah. Yeah, like, that is true. Like, not... Like, so that's... Oh, there's the Yeti.
The sorceress has a real prize on her hands here. It took 24 Rhinox to capture this dim-witted furball, so you better believe he's not going to get out cheap. Where are you getting all this money, Spyro? It's not just lying around on the ground, is it? Is it? Ah, what do I care? It's mine now.
The first rejuvenating breath of freedom. With the humility of a wounded sparrow, I genuflect to my noble deliverer.
Oh, okay.
It was no big deal, dude.
Yes. After all, it was I who let you out.
Why, you brazenly avaricious, duplicitous, larcenous ursine.
Now, hold on.
I kind of like the idea of the Yeti with the club being like the...
One more, perhaps?
At least.
Please do afford me the sublime honor of enjoying your visitation in the nearest future.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to admit, while Moneybag is getting, like, some comeuppance for some of the things he does, is kind of warranted. That was a little too brutal. Like, I think that might have gone a little too far. But, Yeti. I do like the idea of the Yeti being the, like, well-spoken, intelligent guy. I like that idea.
I will gladly help you on your quest, Spyro. But first, I must attend to my young sibling. I'm afraid he may have gotten himself into trouble during my absence.
Man, we are huge. Okay, what? Okay, so got a normal slam and then a big slam. That's basically what I got.
Hey, bro, it'd be really cool if you smashed that boulder. A swift smack should do the trick.
And he has a smartphone. I admit that kind of fits the theme here.
I heard those big bullies calling you a wuss.
No, of course not. Yeah, I like the idea of the big brute who happens to be very, very, like, intelligent. That's a nice change of pace.
If you use your spin move to deflect the snowball into the gong, I bet we can make the roof cave in.
Okay, so that's a... Yeah, Moneybags is needed to progress through the game, so it's kind of like... Yeah, I can kind of see the whole idea. Like, I did kind of feel like maybe that went a little far. But then again, Moneybags does do some rotten things. He actually, like, legitimately rotten things. Brian. Hello. Okay, somehow ate... How did you eat a butterfly before you were born? How does that even work? He ate a butterfly before he was born.
It took me forever to train those seals to throw snowballs. Now they've gone and turned on me.
How do I do the spin move? There it is. Okay, that's how I do it. I need to time it better. And now I need to go find something to smash to get a butterfly out of. Hulk smash! And you know that that is one thing I wish they'd given Professor Hulk a bit more to do. Like, Professor Hulk in Endgame didn't do as much as I thought it did. I'm not afraid to say that because Endgame's theoretical run is over if you haven't seen it. It isn't really a huge spoiler. But Professor Hulk doesn't do nearly as much as he really should. I feel like they should have done with him. Oh, I can just hold it. And that's kind of a shame because, again, he's the sort of big bruiser who's actually smart. And they didn't do as much with him as they should have.
Another gong. Great. I bet we can cause an avalanche with this one.
Alright then. And you know, again, I honestly just expected there to be a thing on top of there. In all honesty, yeah, I'd like to see some Joe Fixit appear in a movie. He really needs to. Like, I honestly feel like Joe Fixit in some ways would have been a more appropriate character in Endgame. Like, it feels like, well, part of the big problem with, and I will admit this, part of the big problem Marvel has is due to the rights of the Hulk movies, which there's this whole rights deal with Universal.
A stinking Reignited is
I think.
blocked away with this box. It shouldn't be any problem for you to...
Like, I think it's Universal, but there's this rights deal problem with another company. Hi, Charlie. You can moon... How do you have glasses when you were born? I mean, it's kind of appropriate, given everything.
Smart. Why don't you try pushing those blocks around to bridge that gap?
Yeah, I like that they acknowledge that even though he is a Yeti, which you'd like a big Yeti, he's a intelligent Yeti. Yeah, and you know, when you actually think about it, like PETA, there's more things PETA could have problems with than just the cat thing, like the cat hockey. Because when you really think about it, like our main source of regaining health is to like destroy small animals. Like, I honestly am curious as to what he did in the original, because smartphones hadn't been invented yet. I mean, it's appropriate because it kind of makes him look. Ow. Because it fits kind of the smarter than you'd expect them to be sort of theme they're going for with them. But yeah, but back to Punky Skunk, which I was bringing up before. Like, the gimmick is kind of cool. Like, the gimmick is kind of an interesting idea that, you know, equip all these different things and you can use them as weapons in different ways and all of that. And of course, there's the fact that skunks are my favorite animal. So it's kind of a dual purpose thing. I really do want that PS1 game, but it's hard. It can be hard to track down. And yeah, seriously, how did PETA not come on down this game harder? Because, like, your main way to regain health is to beat kill or attack a small game. Punky Skunk. It's a PS1 game. One of the few video games that actually have. Oh, hello, Eric. You were mistaken for a rock. Punky Skunk. It's this PlayStation 1 game. It's one of the few games that actually has a skunk as the main character. Like, I think the only game that has a skunk as the main character. And it's kind of it's interesting in that regard. And he's not, like, the Punky Skunk name is just he does have a mohawk, which I just think that's a good hairstyle for a skunk to have anyway. But it was just a totally radical era. So he's named Punky Skunk because, well, he's totally radical, even though he's actually the character seems to be a pretty nice guy. I wish it was on the PlayStation Store, but to my knowledge, it's not. Okay, let's head back here and do the Yeti level now that we've liberated him. Yeah, and, you know, of course he does, there's the whole spray thing, but that was really only if you don't have a weapon equipped, which makes sense, because that is sort of a skunk's last resort. But I like that, I just like the overall gimmick of the game. Okay, I'm actually just going to death ray you. Oh, I have after I finish Override. After Override's been completed, Injustice 2 is going to be streamed. Like, I've already got Injustice 2. Man, you have deceptively long reach. Like, that's what's throwing me off with those guys, is they have deceptively long reach. I do like that when you hit those, I do like that when you, like, what was I about to say? When you hit the animal, like the... Oh, okay, that's not fair, to be honest with you. It's a little unfair because I can't dodge on ice. Did I miss? Yeah, I missed some things up there. Let's grab a few extra gems while we're here. Oh, I thought you were a gem. But, yeah, I plan to stream Injustice 2. But, yeah, skunks are my favorite animal. So, that's one reason Punky Skunk appeals to me, because it's one of the few games that it's a platformer. One, it's a platformer, which always platformers are cool. Like, who doesn't like a good old platformer? Okay, we actually ow. Death ray time. So, I do have a question. Where did Moneybags get the death ray? Like... that is a question I have, is where did Moneybags get death rays?
Spyro, I've just received word from my little brother. He appears to be having some trouble with a Yeti.
Aren't you a Yeti?
My ball. I
Oh.
told him to give it back or you'd kick his lousy butt, but he wouldn't listen.
Okay, time for
Go
Big
and
Brother
show him
instinct,
not
I
to
guess.
mess with us. Remember to block his high punches and hit him low when he tries to block.
Okay, X for body blow, okay. Okay, so Rock'em Sock'em Robots, except with... Like, to be fair, Bentley is a big guy.
You really showed him. Hey, wait a minute. This isn't my ball.
Allie. Still, but... Okay, hi, Allie. Oh, are you okay?
You should go back and kick his butt again. Make him give me my ball back. This time, it'll be a 3-round match. And when you win, don't let him send you off with a stupid egg.
Hey, that egg belongs to a friend of mine, little guy. Yeah, everyone knows who Muhammad Ali is. Okay, did we win the first round?
2 more rounds to go.
Okay. Knockout!
Hey, this isn't my ball. It's just another stupid egg.
Hey, the eggs are belong to a friend of your brother, dude. Well, he never got his ball back, but we did get 2 eggs back, so that's good. Yeah, it is nice music. Like, and another thing with, I would like that they would take, if they're gonna make a Spyro 4, I'd like them to take, like, elements from all of the other Spyro games that came after it. Like, maybe have Red be the villain, because Red is a memorable villain. Still have him be the big bad, but just, you know, mix it up a little bit. Like, fix the things people complain about, and I forgot that we entered that world underwater. Okay, looks like this one is next. The Lost Fleet. What was in here? Fireworks factory. Steak before, who hasn't had steak? Like, we used to have this place near where I live called USA Steak Buffet, but it shut down. They had really good steak and they had really good chicken. They had this chicken that was made with French dressing. It was really good. And I didn't like that because it was a bit of a there's a bit of strategy to that. Like you kind of had to. Okay, this place already looks cool. Wait, did she just kill someone?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi,
it's good
Hansel
to see you
and
again,
I mean,
Spyro. That naughty sorceress has stolen the professor's rocket plans, and I'm on a secret mission to find them. Handel was supposed to meet me here, but I can't find him anywhere. Maybe you could help.
Are you sure you need me, given you just killed someone? What's this thing? Dragons everywhere. That is, I think Dark Spyro is probably going to like this place. It's kind of ego stroking. I mean, yes, these are Eastern dragons, but... Huh, Ninja Rhinox. And molten lava. And lightning bugs, they're kind of cute. Yeah, you guys are not very good ninjas. I see you. Well, apparently they are actually using basically Well, they are actually running away, so there is that. Oh no, they have firearms, which is actually which actually was historical ninja technique. Like, no joke, historical ninjas actually did use firearms. That is a thing they actually did. Never seen it. And I do wonder, is there a way to permanently kill these guys? Because they just keep coming back. And, like, knocking them into lava doesn't really work. I've heard of it, never actually seen it. Noodles. Hello, Noodles. Interesting thing to note, also, there is actually, like, one of the Spyro Season of games, because there were a few of those, actually did have a world that the primary inhabitants were skunks, which I find amusing. Okay. Are these ninjas actually permanently killable, or do they just constantly respawn? Okay, I'm getting gems from these guys. Oh no, the ninjas have figured out how to have extra lives. That is not good. They're like video game players, only not as smart because they're using the same exact strategy over and over again, which... yeah, if you have extra lives, never, like, why would you do that? Like, that's, like, I mean, I know I kind of did it, but that was just because I got frustrated with things. Okay. But yeah, that is something I'm going, okay, see you later, Holy Cross. You know, Dark Spyro, I'm surprised you don't have more to say, given this is kind of your entire, like, this world has everything you like action movie cliches and, ego stroking.
You'll have to use this cannon to get across here. Simply climb aboard. As for me, I just have to free my mind.
Okay then. She's not human. Like we've already established, she is not human. Apparently, she and her brother have weird, creepy, supernatural powers. And, like, we've seen that in the last game. Which actually is kind of interesting, because it makes them one of the few Oh, is this the box you were mentioning? So now can I permanently kill them? Well, that doesn't explain the whole eyes go red and her and her brother do things. Well, yeah, probably. Like that is probably something that she did. You know, by sneaking up on those guys and lighting them on and lighting their like fireworks boxes on fire, we've basically done something more ninja than any of these ninja Rhinox have. Because that's like more of a ninja, like these ninja Rhinox are not very good ninjas. Okay, I guess that rendered them mortal.
It looks like the sorceress has already used the plans to build her own rocket. We have to destroy it. Just...
You... okay. Why did you need me? There's an egg why would you attach an egg to the rocket? Like, why? Like, what? Why would you do that?
Hey, look what was in the rocket. They must have been trying to put it into orbit.
Why? Okay, hi, Grady. Okay, good, you're unharmed.
If you see Handel, tell him I've gone back to Evening Lake to finish work on the professor's rocket.
Like, honestly, I think Spyro just, like, had a heart attack there, because... like... Okay, there's another character down there that we don't have yet, actually. There's something else down there. But now, since you guys nearly sent an egg into orbit and are now mortal... This is for that egg. Like, completely seriously. Oh, I was trying to knock you into molten lava. Okay, you get to go into molten lava then. You know, let's be real here. If this all was not played for laughs, this would be horrifying. Because these, like, imagine what's going through Spyro's head a lot of the time in this. Because it's like, all these eggs he's tasked with protecting are in these really horrible situations that could have easily killed them. Like, it's honestly kind of one of those adult fear moments that makes you wonder how Spyro's not having a panic attack. Oh, didn't know this was here. Into the strange swirl. Oh, there you are.
I think I can see an egg behind you, but it's out of reach. You'll have to take the long way around through these Rhinox to get to it.
Okay, are you like your sister? Okay, the egg's up there. Oh, okay. Ow! Okay. Ow! overkill much? You blew me up and threw me into lava. At the same time. And then kept blowing me up. Okay, so apparently that is literally the only way to kill these guys. Okay, let's wait for him to be turned completely around. Then we will sneak up on him and light him on fire.
I think I can...
How do you know I'm here? Yeah, why does lava hurt us? Okay, wait for him to be turned around. And now you're on fire! You know, these guys are actually smart enough to wear body armor that makes them effectively immune to everything I can do, and then they wear a big explosive thing on their back. I think he, like, clipped... Oh no, they figured out how to exploit game glitches. Not very well, though. Okay, did that last guy ever come back, or did he just kind of jump into the lava? Oh wait, this can hurt them. Oh, right in the eye! Like, that's already, like, getting hit with a fire rocket is, I mean, a firework in the face is already bad enough, but getting hit in the eye. I actually have a brother-in-law, well, now ex-brother-in-law. Okay. Who basically just, who was letting off fireworks. One of them did not detonate properly. Okay, so the fireworks hurt if we are too close. Noted. So don't fire fireworks point blank. That kind of makes sense. One of the fireworks did not detonate properly, so he looked down, straight down, like he went over and did probably the worst possible thing you could do, and looked straight down at it. It went off, and well, remember that Adam's that Mythbusters thing when a guy said, "Am I missing an eyebrow?" Well, it was that. So yeah, having a firework blow up in your eye is probably not a pleasant experience. Hello, Egg. You have been born. Hi, Sam. Oh.
Watch out for that lava. It will...
What do you mean, XX? Okay, now we get to the other portal. Okay, apparently the ninjas are still back now. Oh, the respawn boxes will respawn, but it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah. Is that...
You'll have to use this combo power-up to take out these fire dragons. It will allow you to super fly and super fling at the same time.
Wait, why are the Eastern dragons our enemy? Like, Eastern dragons are normally supposed to be the good guys. To be fair, these are Eastern dragons, not... Like, these are Eastern dragons. Maybe it's only Spyro's more Western dragon breed that has the magic that the sorceress needs. Or these are fake dragons, maybe? Wait, they can regenerate? Why can they regenerate? Okay, I think probably the best thing to do is just to take one. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Okay, I can definitely see why this boss is probably going to be annoying. Okay, are there healing items down here? Oh, yes there are. And by healing items, I mean literally just the lightning bugs that I kill for sparks to get held back. Oh crap, that was close. Okay, let's kill one of them first. And he's gonna come out right here. Somehow I managed to miss every single shot of that. I don't know how. He's gonna come out of right here. Why are you on the sorceress's side? She is she's harming our kind. Well, I mean, you're a different type of dragon, I guess. That's the reason. But hey, maybe you guys aren't dragons at all. You're just like fake dragons, maybe. I'm mainly just focusing on whichever dragon I see at any given time. Ow. And now we have to start the whole thing over again, don't we? Okay, this is gonna be a pain in the butt, isn't it? Like, it's bad. Like, this is one of those bosses where I'm like, why give them regenerating health? Like, they already don't take all that much damage to begin with. Okay, which one is hard? Okay, the red dragon seems to be the easier of the two to hit. So I guess it's a pass. And I guess it's all about keeping track of where each of them is at any given moment. Okay, it's not helped by the fact that the fire controls are not the best in this game. I mean, flying controls are not the most adept at dodging things in the game. Okay, you're gonna come out of here. Okay, like the thing is, this actually is okay. All right, now I need to find. Almost dead. Almost dead. Come on, you dead. You're going to come out of this one, so I need to fire rapidly here. Okay, now you're just a severed head. Okay, one down. Oh, and the other one got stronger, didn't he? I mean, yeah, this is actually really annoying, to be honest with you. Also, I'm gonna take advantage of these better. Damaged him a lot. Like, this would be annoying enough if there was just one of them, but the fact that there's like two of them. I mean, I get that this is probably a bonus boss I didn't actually have to fight. Got him.
I fished it out of the molten lava.
Wait, what? Evan. Hello, Evan. How are you... Okay, so... Oh, it's okay. I know you were in molten lava, but it's okay. I feel so sorry for those little guys.
I knew those monsters would be no match for you.
Here, let's go collect the things we didn't get to in the actual thing. How is the baby dragon egg able to survive molten lava, but I can't? Like, that's just kind of odd. Okay, how many... Okay, it looks like the two... I'll just collect all these gems, because we know that, Moneybags is probably going to, come visit us sooner or later. Okay. Alright, I think there is just a little bit in here that I still can But yet, why can the baby dragon survive the... He's not... No, Spyro is not a wuss. Like, let's be fair to Spyro. He's a pretty tough guy. He just might have certain vulnerabilities to certain things. And I think being... Like, vulnerability to... Okay, where's this go now? Like, I think not being immune to lava is probably an understandable weakness. Okay, were those the only one of their transformation their boxes? I mean, it doesn't really matter because I've already beaten them. Oh, Misty. Yeah, I take it that's a bonus boss. Ooh, that does not look pleasant for your spine. Spyro, whatever your name is, don't give it up. I've got the monkey and I'm not giving it back. Love, the sorceress. Why do you... Okay, who's the monkey? Like, with... Like, I genuinely don't remember who that monkey is. Like, Spyro might just not be as durable as other dragons, maybe. I mean, we also have to remember that... Well, no, different species of dragon were not a thing back then. Like, it wasn't really until Legend of Spyro that dragon species became a thing. And then Spyro was the avatar, master of all four elements. Like, also, I did... Okay, something is happening now. Okay, apparently, he was abruptly kidnapped. Okay, so Lost Fleet is next. I'm gonna grab that gem down there. Hello, whale. Yeah, I don't get why those dragons had regeneration in health or why they were villains, but whatever.
You be careful around these parts, little dragon. There being more ghosts in this here shipyard than I can shake my pick at. Darn shame, too, if I was mighty close to finding my treasure.
Okay, you're a possum. One of the crabs are back to avenge the crayfish. They're angry that Sparks defeated their allies. No, that's adorable. Or it was until I saw the eyes. Okay, so that ghost was actually two Rhinox standing on top of each other. Ow. Looks like we got a Scooby-Doo hoax going on here. Oh, yeah, I'll just kill you. Would have gotten away if it wasn't for that meddling dragon, yeah. good. Anything else? Oh yeah, this. Okay.
I reckon my treasure be this way. But we'll have to blast through this bloomin' ship to get to it.
Like, seriously, we just walked into Scooby-Doo, except instead of the ghosts being people in mass, they're monsters, and instead of unmasking them and having them arrested, I can't light them on fire. Yeah, like, it's like, yeah, like, okay, how do I get up there then? Yeah, apparently I just simply can't, and I just, like, blew everything the heck up there, and it's gonna come to me later. Okay. And now you're on fire. Like, to be fair, when you're fighting Spyro, your odds are very high you're going to end up on fire. That's just kind of Dragon's thing. I mean, heck, even Spike has lit someone on fire at this point. Like, yeah, anyone remember that part in, like, seriously, does anyone remember that part in, like, the movie when Spike just lit everyone, like, lit all those Stormtrooper King minions on fire? I imagine Ember was proud of him for that. I mean, it actually did kind of make sense that they'd be vulnerable to fire.
Look at that! Some fool hid a daggum egg in my treasure.
Hi, Craig. Welcome to the world outside of your eggshell. You're curious about it, that's good. That means you're a healthy baby. Somehow, despite everything that happened. Oh, so long as I'm invulnerable, like so long as my invincibility power-up is active, I can swim under the poison water. That's good. Just have to remember to get out of it before... That's new! Okay, but I'm assuming if I let the power-up run out, it's kind of instant doom. Alrighty then. I wonder if the invincibility power, if that power-up would also work on lava. Okay. Well, no, I mean, yeah, I remember the Badlands, but I mean, can you swim in lava if you have it, if you have that power up on? I know you can survive lava if you have it equipped, but can you swim in lava if you have it equipped? Okay, I don't know what to do here then. I do like how this power-up makes Spyro look. Ah, here's where we're supposed to go.
These here waters used to be my favorite diving spot, but I can't get any loot with these subs patrolling around. Think you can pilot this here sub I bought for scrap? Alrighty then. Press the jump button to speed on up. And when you get a sub in your sights, the torpedo will start to lock on. If you get a good lock.
Okay, but why is the invincibility power up here? Is it that it's just I can use it? Okay, I just need to keep inside of one. Lock on and fire! By the way, interesting thing, oh okay, I can't collect jewels while I'm in there. Future me will probably appreciate my influence. Okay, where's those that last well, given it.
You got some mean sub-driving skills. Why don't you have this here egg as a reward?
Hi, Ethel. And okay, see you later, Trooper.
Well, I hate to ask your help again. There'll be even more subs that don't come out of nowheres. If you could blast them, I could... Darn tootin'.
Wait, so you can just swim in acid? That is just something you can do. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, let's target you next. Okay, fire! Okay, 2 left. Okay, it's going that way. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, you're gone. Okay, wait, that guy comes out of there.
Woohoo! At last the acid lake is safe for swimming again. I wish I could reward you better, but all I got left is this here other egg. Maybe there'll be something better in this one.
Hey, they're all little baby dragons. Hi, Dolores. You're cute. And yeah, let's dive. Okay, so we just need to keep an eye on that. We know where that roughly is. I love how he's basically like, oh, the acid lake is safe for swimming. It's an acid lake. When is it ever safe? Like, when we're invincible, yes. And I need, speaking of which, I need to find the power up. There it is. Like, seriously, it's an acid lake. When is it ever safe? And just mildly less dangerous because we're invulnerable. Okay, get another vulnerability thing. Oh, shoot. Ah, there, just in time. Because, like, I do wonder if it's an insta-death if I run out of invincibility. I'm assuming it would be. Or I just rapidly would start taking damage. Okay, anything else of interest? No, I don't see anything else down here. So I'm assuming the acid lake is... everything is fine with the acid lake. Okay, swim through the acid. So there is one that you have to find by swimming through acid. Again, acid. Like, is this just one of those things that certain people just do in this universe? Like, yeah, we just swim through acid for fun. Oh, shoot. Oh, double shoot. Okay, we are going to try that one more time, and hopefully we'll not be... Like, seriously, is this just a pastime in this universe? That people just, like, swim in acid for their own amusement? Like, apparently some people are just so tough that the only, like, amusing pastime is swimming in acid. Like, that I mean, I guess that's really hardcore, mind you, but still. Okay. Which way do I go here? Not that way. I should probably go back in here. Come on, crab. Well, this is this way. Where does this go? Okay, this goes Rhinox on skateboard. Okay, so now we have to go rescue him. Okay, I think it's safe to return. Okay, this is a way I could presumably only get access. Yeah. I can only get here by swimming through the acid. So I'm assuming maybe this is a place where one of those is. Okay, okay, here. Okay, see you later, XX. I'll be... Like, I'm just going to be going a little bit longer, and then it'll be... Well, actually, it seems like you're, like, the only person left. Yeah. Okay, so let's return back and save, and then we'll call it a day. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase. And I kind of expected me to land back in the main world there, but it didn't happen.